Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Let me get.
Voici John Arthur Guethroux, 74 ans, un paisible retraité de Hayward, en Californie, qui ne se doute de rien. Face à lui se trouve un agent infiltré, sur le point de révéler un secret enfoui depuis des décennies. Et la suite va prendre une tournure totalement inattendue.
I was turning around in your driveway and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Take a peek.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Sure, something. Yeah. Go ahead. Hands behind your back.
Wait
Face
a
the
minute.
car. Go ahead, face the car.
What's this?
We'll talk to you in a minute. Anybody else in the house?
No, my wife's at work.
Les agents procèdent à une fouille minutieuse avant d'installer John à l'avant de leur véhicule. L'homme ne comprend pas encore ce qui lui arrive.
Take a seat.
You want to rest on that
You're
seat?
gonna close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes.
We'll take care of your dog.
Okay.
Malgré sa confusion, John félicite les agents pour leur mise en scène. Il ignore encore qu'il vient de tomber dans un piège parfaitement orchestré.
Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
Revenons quelques mois en arrière. Dans les bureaux du comté de Santa Clara, les enquêteurs spécialisés dans les affaires non résolues ressortent un dossier poussiéreux. Un meurtre vieux de 45 ans. Grâce aux nouvelles technologies ADN et aux bases de données généalogiques, ils remontent une piste qui les mène directement à John. Ce père de famille exemplaire, ancien chef scout respecté de sa communauté, devient soudain leur suspect numéro 1. Les enquêteurs le convoquent pour l'interroger, dans l'espoir de découvrir la vérité. Mais qui est vraiment cet homme? Un innocent victime d'une terrible erreur judiciaire ou un prédateur qui a su parfaitement dissimuler sa vraie nature pendant des décennies? Les images que vous allez voir proviennent des archives officielles de la police et n'ont jamais été diffusées publiquement auparavant.
So I'm Sergeant Cortez, okay? I'll let you know what's going on and why you're here today,
Yeah,
okay?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getreu.
Getreu?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John commence par évoquer son enfance nomade. Né à Newark dans l'Ohio, il a suivi son père militaire de base en base. Une grande partie de son adolescence s'est déroulée en Allemagne de l'Ouest, sur une installation militaire américaine. Un détail qui va prendre une importance cruciale.
Now, you mentioned that he had never been arrested. And I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay.
Can you tell me about
I
that?
was arrested in Germany.
Okay, what happened with that? Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
La bombe vient d'exploser. John avoue avoir déjà été accusé de meurtre par le passé. Un passé qui refait surface au moment même où il se retrouve face à une nouvelle accusation de meurtre. La coïncidence est pour le moins troublante.
Tell me about what happened. What was the accusation against you?
I killed a chaplain's, or not a chaplain, yeah, a chaplain's daughter.
Okay.
And that was all I knew.
Okay. Do you remember what happened?
No.
With this young female?
No.
No?
I didn't even know her.
Margaret Williams, 15 ans seulement. Cette adolescente s'était rendue à une soirée dans un club jeunesse américain ce samedi 8 juin 1963. John avait alors 18 ans. Selon les témoignages, ils se seraient croisés dans la rue après la soirée. Elle aurait accepté qu'il la raccompagne à pied. Le lendemain matin, son corps sans vie est découvert sur un terrain de baseball, derrière le club. Les preuves sont formelles. Agression sexuelle et strangulation. Un crime d'une violence inouïe.
You didn't even know her? Why did they arrest you? I mean,
Probably the next day
Okay.
after they found the body, I guess.
Okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Somebody had seen me, walk that direction or walk towards the school, or
Okay.
it was an elementary school.
Okay. Did you? I mean, I don't know the details of what
I
happened.
don't know the details either, so
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
that's what they say.
Malgré ces dénégations, la justice allemande ne se laisse pas convaincre. John est reconnu coupable du meurtre de Margaret et condamné à 10 ans de prison pour mineur. Grâce à sa minorité à l'époque des faits, il est libéré après avoir purgé les 2/3 de sa peine. Il recouvre la liberté avec un lourd secret.
And so you spent actually 6 years in prison?
Something like that.
Wow. And then how? After you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at McGuire Air Force Base, and my father picked me up, and that was it.
That was it? You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States?
a word from him. Nothing.
Okay.
Direction la Californie pour un nouveau départ. Mais le passé de John va le rattraper plus vite qu'il ne l'imagine. En 1975, une nouvelle accusation vient ternir son dossier.
And then at some point, there was another accusation against you about a sexual assault from the Palo Alto Police Department?
Palo Alto Police Department.
Okay.
That's when I was the leader of an Explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing.
Okay.
You know, I
It's
was
just
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay. What's this allegation? I got to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, this allegation that this young girl made against you that you know, sexually assaulted her. Did that actually happen?
No, not that I, not that I know of. And if I was arrested for specifically that, and then not even tried, and then nothing's happened. Like I told him, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I never saw her again. You know.
Did you end up serving time for that? Do you remember?
No, I didn't. I didn't serve any time that I know of.
Okay.
I can't. You know.
Okay.
It was so piddly that.
It didn't
Yeah.
You weren't didn't go to trial or anything
No.
like that? Okay.
La réalité, c'est bien différente de ce que raconte John. Les archives révèlent qu'il avait 31 ans quand cette adolescente a porté plainte. Ses accusations sont graves. Agression sexuelle, strangulation. John est bel et bien condamné à 6 mois de prison. Il n'en purge que 30 jours, uniquement les week-ends, le reste de la peine étant suspendu.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation. Okay. Are you familiar with the with Palo Alto area, Stanford area, the hills in Stanford?
Yeah.
You ever go out there? You
I was a scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
What hills? Which hills are you talking?
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills,
Okay.
and I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No.
No, you never went to that area?
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating there's a murder up there in the hills. Would there be any reason that you were ever up in those hills? No?
No.
Voici Leslie Marie Perloff, 21 ans, brillante diplômée de Stanford, elle travaillait comme assistante juridique à la bibliothèque de droit du comté de North à Palo Alto. En 1973, son rêve s'achève brutalement. Son corps est découvert abandonné dans la zone de randonnée du Stanford Dish. L'arme du crime était un foulard à fleurs, serré autour de son cou comme un garrot mortel. Mais c'est l'ADN retrouvé sous ses ongles qui va tout changer. Après des décennies d'enquête, cette preuve scientifique mène directement à John. À l'époque, il travaillait comme agent de sécurité près du campus de Stanford.
You ever see this young lady? You know her?
No. Who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered. Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Les enquêteurs ont reconstitué les derniers moments de Leslie. Sa Chevrolet Nova orange de 1972 est retrouvée garée à l'entrée d'une ancienne carrière, le long d'Old Page Mill Road, un endroit isolé, à quelques pas seulement du lieu où son corps a été découvert.
Do you remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
No.
It's an orange Chevy Nova.
No.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you know the name Leslie Perlov? Leslie Perlov?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh, no.
Okay. I had to ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah, very.
That would
very
be
cute.
about, she'd be about 18 years old, I guess.
Okay.
At Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate. Yeah. But that's it. I don't even recognize her.
Un détail troublant vient de passer inaperçu. Le sergent n'a jamais mentionné que Leslie était diplômée de Stanford. Pourtant, John vient de le dire spontanément.
Why do you say she's a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in
Okay.
this area, you know.
Sure.
you know, I didn't say graduate either. I said, you know, she's a college kid.
Oh, okay. Now this young lady was obviously murdered, like I said. She was strangled. Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
Nope.
I know that you were accused of a sexual
Yeah.
assault, right? Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
I have no reason for it.
And I'm going to ask you these tough questions
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
part of the investigation. When you were younger, did you ever fantasize about you know, sexual assault?
That's what it sounds like by looking at my record.
Yeah. Or killing a young woman? Okay.
No.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, how do you think? Why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
Le sergent continue de pousser pour avoir des réponses. John va commettre une grave erreur.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah. No,
What-
this can be how it's transferred. I can always just tell.
Okay, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
one is semen,
Okay,
one is from the mouth.
sure.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, I mean, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology now, advances
The
in
top knowledge
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah. So
They're
there's.
catching them every day. They're
Yeah.
catching
How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
Especially this person or these two persons.
What two persons?
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two different places you're talking about.
Okay. One of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
You mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Okay. I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Yeah. I mean, the okay. Wherever she
Okay.
was, wherever the second girl was.
Oh, okay.
Le sergent ne le sait pas encore, mais John vient de révéler un secret terrifiant. Il y a effectivement une deuxième victime dans la région de Palo Alto, une jeune femme dont le corps a été découvert un an après celui de Leslie. En 1974, Janet Taylor, 21 ans elle aussi, est retrouvée morte le long de Sandhill Road, toujours dans la zone de randonnée du Stanford Dish. Même mode opératoire, agression sexuelle puis strangulation. Le tueur en série responsable de ces deux meurtres va échapper à la justice pendant près de 5 décennies, jusqu'à ce jour.
I think I'm at a point in my investigation that, you know,
I'm guilty, and that's it.
well, I'm trying, you know, well, there's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it. What I'm trying to find out is why you did it. And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
Malgré ces dénégations persistantes, l'étau se resserre autour de John. Un deuxième enquêteur fait son entrée pour intensifier la pression psychologique. Cette nouvelle stratégie va commencer à fissurer le mur de mensonges qu'il a érigé.
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation. You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime. Okay? What we don't know is why. And we're going to give you the opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to. I thought about it, and that's all I can think of. No.
Know what?
No, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay? You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. That's why it took so damn long.
La pression monte d'un cran. Alors que les enquêteurs le pressent de révéler la vérité sur Leslie, John commet une erreur fatale. Il laisse échapper un détail accablant. Elle n'était pas la seule femme qu'il a abandonnée dans ces collines maudites.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is. If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever, you know.
What do you mean the first girl?
Well, he said there's two people, there's two girls, unless I misunderstood him. They were killed within probably an hour of each other and 2 hours of each other, or day, or who knows.
Do you remember? How do you remember those details?
Some of the questions he's asked me.
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me. If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
Why's that?
I mean, look at the body.
Mm-hmm.
It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No.
Because that's not the girl that you
I'm
killed?
not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Do you think it was a different girl that you killed and that's not the one we're
I
showing
didn't
you?
kill any girl.
You didn't kill the girl in Germany?
No. Well, that's total different. That's when I was 18 years old or younger.
L'heure de vérité a sonné. Dans un ultime face-à-face, les enquêteurs confrontent John aux preuves écrasantes qui l'accablent. Plus d'échappatoire possible.
There's a situation in Germany where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a situation
Here. That was
years later after you came back to the States where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's a brick wall.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out, so.
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find
Oh,
out?
nothing. I'm just let it go.
Well, you understand it's my job not to let things like that go, right?
I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
Okay. Thanks, John.
L'interrogatoire s'achève sur cette demande d'assistance juridique. Mais la machine judiciaire, elle, ne s'arrête pas là. John Arthur Jethroux, 74 ans, est immédiatement arrêté et écroué à la prison principale du comté de Santa Clara. Sa caution était de 10 millions de dollars. En janvier 2019, de nouvelles preuves accablantes. L'ADN retrouvé sur la culotte déchirée de Janet Taylor correspond également à celui de John. Le puzzle macabre se complète. En septembre 2021, le verdict tombe. Le jury déclare John coupable de meurtre au premier degré avec circonstances aggravantes pour la mort de Janet Taylor. La sentence, 7 ans à la perpétuité. Après des décennies d'impunité, le tueur en série finit enfin derrière les barreaux. En janvier 2023, John capitule définitivement. Il plaide coupable pour le meurtre de Leslie Perloff et écope d'une seconde condamnation à perpétuité à purger consécutivement à la première. Le 22 septembre 2023, John Jethroux s'éteint de cause naturelle dans sa cellule à l'âge de 79 ans. Même après sa mort, son ADN continue de livrer ses secrets. Il reste inscrit dans la base de données de l'État, comparé en permanence aux preuves d'affaires non résolues. L'espoir demeure de faire enfin la lumière sur d'autres crimes restés dans l'ombre.